I haven't beaten my personal best in over 5 months until today. It finally happened. It went from 17 minutes and 14 seconds to 16 minutes and 49 seconds. It is not the biggest jump in time, but I am happy anyway. So today we are going to analyze my new personal best in the 1.16 RSG category. There might be some cuts throughout this video to make it more interesting and fun, however I did send a non-edited version to the mod team that shows everything. But without any further ado, let's just get into this video. After I load into this world, I see that I am on an island. Island seeds are usually the best due to them having everything so close, and the nether enter is usually really fast. My goal was to enter sub 3 minutes, which I succeeded in. A side note, I don't know if you noticed, but I actually had a mushroom island right by this island. That doesn't happen too much. I just wanted to point that out because it's kinda cool. So I started by looking for a shipwreck, and after I saw one I went to the trees to get wood and make tools and materials. After I got everything that I needed, I just went out on the ocean to the shipwreck. This is a backside of the shipwreck only, which means no food unfortunately. Not having enough food could and usually do kill a run, but not this time fortunately. I got my iron, which luckily was a lot. I made my tools and went out to look for a magma ravine where I could enter. I knew this could take a long time, which it kinda did. After 40 seconds I finally found a good ravine. A good ravine, if you don't know, is a ravine with magma blocks but also lava under the magma blocks. I entered the nether and started looking for a bastion, which was very easy in this case because it was right in front of me. I opened the pie thing in the bottom right and started looking for a mob spawner nearby. Mob spawner meaning a fortress in this case. And it popped up in the pie thing, which means it's close. Even though it was somewhat close, it still popped up a bit late, so I was thinking it's like 16 chunks away, because that is the chunk I was on. But luckily I was wrong, it's a bit closer. I raided the bastion. Since I started at the bottom, I wanted to do a route called manhunt, which involved breaking the middle chest and get every piglin mad at you and then go up here. But that wasn't doable. It was too much lava and I had like no piglins when I started trading. After a while of trading with piglins, they just started getting to me. After a few seconds I had a lot of piglins, so it still paid off for me. I guess that is the power of setting your difficulty hard. More piglins get down to you. Can we just take a moment and appreciate this chest? I don't know how many obsidian that was, but it was a lot, so thank you chest. While I was waiting for trades, I started looking for the fortress using my pie thing. I don't want to go too in depth on how this works, but to summarize, I can use this to know the general direction of the fortress, but not exactly where the fortress is, and also how many chunks away it is. And it was pretty close. But yeah, I was done pretty fast, so started going to the fortress. Before we continue with this video, I just want to talk about the ocean, specifically hashtag Team Seas. There are 5.25 trillion pieces of plastic waste in the ocean. I don't know if that's true, but it is a lot. What I do know is that 80% of the plastic in the ocean comes from 1% of the seas, so it is our responsibility to clean up this earth. Down below I will leave a link to teamseas.org where Mr. Beast and Mark Rober are having a fundraiser trying to get to $32 million. $1 is equal to 1 pound of trash away from the ocean. Check out the link and let's get back to the video. I found this fortress pretty fast, and also as I note, ghasts are way too annoying and a waste in this game. I hate them so much and I wish they were all dead. However, I got some mushrooms, which was pretty pointless because I didn't get any brown ones. I also death reset before entering the fortress. What this means is that I made a respawn anchor, sent my spawn in nether and died to regain my health and hunger. Right before I entered the fortress, I found one of these cats with a pumpkin head, which reminds me, happy Halloween. I don't know when this video's out, but it was Halloween when I recorded. So I finally get into this fortress, and of course these wither skeletons have to be in my way. I took care of them though and went to the blaze spawner. The road to the blaze spawner was pretty straightforward, but I did get donor walled by this blue leaf thing, so that was fun. But after I broke the thing, I almost immediately found the blaze spawner at a pretty good pace. I started killing blazes, and for your information, if I live another sub 11 minute, it technically means I am on sub 15 pace. So I am on great pace, and I actually left before 11 minutes, but unfortunately I think we all know that sub 15 did then not happen. These places were not very nice. It took a bit more time than I would like, but what can you do? My rates weren't the best, but I still ended up leaving Nether at the 10-minute mark, and my blind travel spot was pretty good. I should probably explain why having a spawn point near an ocean is so good. There are two types of seed, ocean seed and non-ocean seed. Ocean seed usually has more ocean than land, and I did get an ocean seed, which means that Stronghold has a high chance of being ocean exposed, or at the very least the travel is easier because most of the seed was ocean. And of course there's a baby zombie trying to kill me the second I found land, but I put him out of his misery. But like I said, I finally got to some land and unfortunately didn't find an ocean exposed stronghold. I threw my first eye and it is still forward. I walked some distance, used some pearl through another eye, still forward, walked some more, and finally the eye went backwards. This is the best pace I've been at for months. I've exited Nether earlier, I've been on better pace after Nether, but the blind has always messed me up. So this is my one and only shot to get a new personal best. I found my dig location and started digging. I found the stronghold. I do go middle because that has the highest chance of being a portal room. I found this cave and decided to skip the stairs, and there it is, the portal room. It's a one eye. I have enough eyes. This is it. I entered the end. I pearled to the middle. I do craft my beds, set things up for one cycle, and waited. It looked like it was pushing, but it wasn't. The dragon turns in one more time and it perches. It was a bit diagonal, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna 5-bet this dragon. Let's see how I handle this and enjoy the one cycle.